Hello, everybody. Let's talk about the unpleasant elephant in the room, I suppose you could say. The thing that's, well, on everyone's minds at the moment. And I'm already somewhat late with making this video, but being completely honest, I needed some time to disconnect, I guess. Being perfectly frank, I was way too angry and upset in the first few days to make a coherent response, I guess. Obviously, for those who are unaware, or five of you, I imagine, uh, Blizzard Entertainment or Activision Blizzard, I'm not sure of the exact legal terminology, and it doesn't really matter, is being sued by the some department of the state of California for sexual harassment allegations. Um, and frankly, reading that lawsuit is very upsetting to say the least. You can hear my cat in the background. She's not particularly upset. She's just having fun at the moment and is being distracted by my voice. But yes, it's a very disgusting read. How should I say it? It's something that honestly makes my blood boil, to use a cliche expression. What's being related in that, not related, it's what's being told in that lawsuit is vile human behavior, to put it frankly, and I'm not going to go into detail about it. I think you can tell just by what I'm saying that I am angry and upset, and I imagine a lot of other people are angry and upset. What this means, I guess, in practical terms, because that's the main reason I'm making this video. It would be a bit pointless to just make a video and say, I am upset. End. In practical terms, for the channel and myself to a lesser extent, I am planning, at least for the foreseeable future, to move away from Warcraft and Blizzard focused content for obvious reasons. Being perfectly honest, even the fact that I was associated with Blizzard content is making me feel fucking sorry, making me feel unclean, to say the least. And I plan to, at least for the foreseeable future, start moving away from that. I would probably return to making Warcraft related content if I see a major cleanup take place at Blizzard. Obviously, you can see a lot of angry employees making their thoughts known on like Twitter, etc. But change at a fundamental level is hard to fathom at this point, at least from like an outsider's perspective like mine. If things change, probably move. I'll probably do Warcraft content again, but who knows at this point. We will see. We will see. Now, yes, cat, you knocked your toy over. Your cat tree, I should say. Now, what this means in practical terms. Now, for long-time fans, you usually know that usually around August, when I get more free time, I start posting regularly again and making regular content, etc. And I do plan to do that, just not necessarily with Warcraft. In practical terms, the I do need to discuss this with the other players, but at least from my perspective, the TTRPG that we're doing, I'm still planning on going forward with that, since that while it is set in the Warcraft universe, it's not the World of Warcraft game. We're like also doing a bit of our own spin on it, and it's really more about just like us five people just hanging out and having fun. Being completely honest, and I don't think it like benefits Blizzard in any way, shape, or form if we do our TTRPG. And honestly, if everyone is like cool with continuing it, and if we like reach like the point of, hey, let's be, I think a season 2 might be warranted, etc., I could be completely down with that. As to what other content I would be posting on my channel, Well, the main difficulty is that I have the technical know-how of making Warcraft focused content at the moment, as in like with Warcraft focused software, and it'll be a learning process to do this for like other video games if video games is what I'm doing now. I think no promises, but I will probably try like live streaming for a little bit. It'll be a bit of a different format, and it'll be just like something to experiment, have fun, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. I will also be thinking about making history videos because I have a master's degree in history, and I'll be pursuing a PhD in history soon. I have a job that's related to history. So I think it makes sense. I'm also really interested in like pursuing more TTRPG content, just not necessarily related to Warcraft, other than the TTRPG that we're already currently doing. Um, yeah, not not much more. I should also say, my decision to distance myself from Warcraft and Blizzard is mine and, well, mine alone. I don't blame anyone for if they like continue to play World of Warcraft or any other Blizzard games for that matter. And I especially do not blame content creators or um, people who work at Blizzard for continuing to do their job basically. You can't just ask somebody to, in the case of content creators and employees of Blizzard, you can't just ask somebody to uplift their entire life because of these allegations. Personally, uh, th- as a Warcraft focused channel, Warcraft centered channel, I should say, this for me was a very hard decision to make. But for my personal conscience, I think it was the only decision I could make. I can honestly no longer, in good faith, support Blizzard Entertainment. At least not at this current point. Not at least not until they show signs that they've significantly cleaned house, basically. Um, and that will take time if it happens at all. So don't harass. Again, I said what I said about content creators and employees, but also don't harass people to continue to play World of Warcraft. Honestly, I used to be in a similar boat 10ish years ago, of where World of Warcraft was an important part of my life that brought me emotional comfort and stability. Um, and you don't know what's going on in the mind of some other people who are still choosing to play World of Warcraft or Hearthstone or any other Blizzard game for that matter. Though it seems World of Warcraft is like one of the main centers of like this abusive behavior at Blizzard. So your decision, or like mine, to quit the game and not support Blizzard is yours and yours alone, and you are entirely right to make that decision. Honestly, I'd probably encourage you to make that decision. But if you are someone who continues to play the game, and any game, Blizzard game, I should say, then I'm not here to. I don't obviously I don't know you. I don't know what's like motivating you to continue to do so, but I imagine that you have good reasons, and I will assume good faith, basically. And I think everyone should do that too. You don't. If you see a random stranger on the internet say, "I will continue to play World of Warcraft," don't jump on them. You don't. It's a random stranger on the internet. All you know is their username, if they have a funny avatar or something, and you can't judge what a person is thinking based only on that. And honestly, I'm not even going to judge my content creator friends and colleagues if they decide to continue to play World of Warcraft or not, because I don't know them that well. I don't know what's going on in their minds, and I don't presume to judge. This is my decision to quit World of Warcraft and supporting Blizzard, at least for the time being, is mine alone, and I think everyone should respect everyone's decisions to act according to their own conscience, etc. Um, I think this that's more or less what I wanted to say. Um, being completely honest, I think it will also be a good change of pace for me to, in terms of the channel, I mean, to move away from Warcraft because I was in a bit of a creative, mm, what's the word, blockage, I guess, burnout, I guess, from Warcraft related stuff, but just me. And who knows, maybe when I get my drive back, it will also be when Blizzard eventually cleans house in this very optimistic future. I'm not an optimistic person in real life, so I honestly don't believe that will realistically happen, but I'm open to being wrong, and I hope I will be wrong. Yeah. What else can I say? I hope all of you will make the right decisions according to your own conscience. And I don't believe there is a wrong decision in this case on like your individual level. What I mean, and you won't see any judgment one way or another from me. Um, I've said my piece, um, and my heart goes out to honestly everyone affected by those allegations. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll see all of you in my next video or live stream for that matter. And I hope all of you are doing well. And goodbye, peace, and take care of yourselves. That's most important above everything else. Bye, everybody.